Hey everyone, and welcome back to an Endfield video. It has been a while, but version 1.4 has just dropped as of recording about 12 hours ago, and I just finished figuring out the setup for Shironite and the new gases mechanic, and I'm really excited to share it because I think this is pretty close to optimized, or the most compact, while still looking fairly organized. And the new Shironite setup takes about a third of the space, so everybody who is looking to get their new factory up to date, you will need to tear it down, but it is so much easier, it is so much faster, all 12 forges within maybe just about the half of the sub pack. Without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, I've divided my setup into about 4 quadrants, and each quadrant has 4 forges, and since we have a 12 forge limit, one of the quadrants is empty, so I guess they're thirds. There are 3 nearly identical setups, they just have different piping to fit the different conditions, but as usual, the blueprint will be in the description. In total, you'll need 9 fluid pumps. You can source them from here or the lake nearby. Any of the places works, and you will also need 1 gas source added in the new gas sources down here. There's a gas vent. You only need 1 gas pump for this. And you'll see as we explore the new feature, the gas dispersing unit. So these need a flow of 6 units of gas per minute to function, and they convert an area around it into a gas environment that certain buildings, like the Forge of the Sky, can use to make the new cheap recipe, if you didn't watch the stream. So this recipe is significantly cheaper than what we had previously, and basically it just cuts all the sand leaf out of the equation. You have 1 planting unit that gives you 2 carbon, and that will power 2 forges each if the forges are in a gas environment. Since 1 gas pump gives you 20 per minute, and each of the 3 gas dispersers only need 6 units per minute, you need 1 gas pump. You can see me, this is my gas pump, my conduit coming from the gas pump, and I have an additional one to transport it up here, but I am just basically cutting it in 3 and making sure it cuts cleanly with the new pipe control ports. You can find these next to your converters and splitters, and they're really useful for if you need to get exact amounts and you're maybe not sure one of your splitters is splitting correctly. So without further ado, let's go over the setup. You have 4 forges in the middle because for the forges to work in the gas environment, they have to be fully in the box. It's not like power where you can have them halfway in the box. They have to be fully in the box to work, and I feel like it is a pretty fair constraint, but that just means we all need all the 4 forges in the middle. They're converging, and I have 2 on each side, and they will each go to a protocol stash that puts in Shironite. I have these sort of these side setups. So this left planting unit here will provide the carbon for the bottom forges, while the right side planting unit will provide the carbon for the top forges. You can order the pipes however you want, really. It's just important that all of the machines are able to get their water. And 3 pumps per quadrant here, as well as your 1 pipe for the gas. So much simpler than what we had previously with the 7 times Shironite setup. That was just a nightmare. Whole sub pack used, and you would still need more Shironite. Another thing that's important is that the reason I'm using all 12 forges to make Shironite is that heavy Shironite is no longer made with the forges. Heavy Shironite is now made with the new gas mechanic. You have a purification unit with the gas mechanic. We can show you the formula. You can either have them in the stable environment, the stable gas environment, It is the same one that the forges use, where you have the normal gas, the energen, put in the gas dispersing unit, or you can do it without it. It is more expensive. We will have 2 Shironite, which you can see you can convert 1 Shironite to 1 Shironite gas. And in the purification unit, you can just convert it to heavy Shironite directly. And it's important because we're not limited on purification units like we are on Forge of the Sky. So we will have a Forge of the Sky all producing Shironite, and we're going to be using our purification to convert it to heavy for whatever your factory needs are. Anyway, I think that's it. I think this is pretty close to optimized. If anyone else made a cool build, feel free to share it. But for now, that's it. I've been having so much fun with this update, and I haven't posted in a long time, so thanks for watching.